There you go.
All right, hello Internet. Welcome again to another D&D live stream. My name is Rodney Thompson. I'm a senior designer here at Wizards of the Coast, and I work on Dungeons & Dragons. And today we're going to be playing through what is likely to be, one way or the other, the final session of our Rise of Tiamat live stream. If you've tuned in before, you've seen the previous three sessions where the players have engaged in some exciting and occasionally badass adventures. If you haven't tuned in before, you can actually go catch up on this live stream by heading over to our YouTube channel and watching the previous episodes on YouTube. Before we get started, I have to use the disclaimer, which I have failed to do the last two sessions, and that is that we here at Wizards of the Coast, at least physically, are adults, and that means that we occasionally use adult language. Not always on purpose, but it does sometimes happen. So, if you have anybody in the room that might be sensitive to adult language, you have been forewarned. And with that, I'm going to turn things back over to my players briefly. I'd like to do as we do every session, let you introduce yourselves, tell us what you do here at Wizards of the Coast, and also introduce your character, name, race, class, etc. I usually start with Tom, but I'm going to switch things up and start with Josh this time.
Hi everybody, I am Josh Dillard. I am a project analyst in game support. I'm playing Davian Songsteel, a half-elf paladin.
I'm Liz Leo. I'm a graphic designer in Magic R&D. I'm playing Nell, who is a halfling ranger.
Hello, interwebs. I am Bree Heiss, and I am also a graphic designer for Caps Creative. And I'm going to be playing a half-elf sorcerer named Bumblepeck Vanderquack.
I'm Tom Olson. I plan to use profanity in this session. I'm playing a character named Mike Heth, a tiefling warlock, but she goes by the name Longing. I'm a game designer here at Wizards, working on our digital D&D products.
All right, so previously in the Tyranny of Dragons campaign, while searching for the wizard Macath the Crimson in the glacier lair of Arothator, the White Dragon, you stumbled upon the dragon's trophy chamber, inside of which was a well-preserved longboat, like those used by sailors and raiders up and down the northern Sword Coast. After deciding to take a rest within the confines of the ship, you were disturbed from your recuperation by the appearance of a pair of ice trolls, who had been sent by the White Dragon to root out the invaders into his lair. During the course of the fight against them, Gimblegrub tossed a torch onto the deck of the ship so that Nell could light her arrows and stop the trolls' regeneration. Unfortunately, the chaos of battle prevented Nell from dousing the flames, and soon the entire deck of the longship was covered in leaping fire. You decided to keep searching for Macath and abandoned the now burning longship, and discovered that Macath could be found only one room away down a long hallway through which you had previously been exploring. After sneaking past a sleeping troll guard, you stepped into her tent and discovered that she would only leave with you if you agreed to help her carry off all of the books, scrolls, and other magical objects that the White Dragon had stolen from the host tower of the Arcane. So, you guys have just had this brief conversation with Macath. As you'll also recall, there are a pair of kobolds in here who appear to be at least somewhat cowed by Macath, and of course there's the sleeping troll outside as well. She has just told you about her demands as far as taking out the belongings that were stolen by Arothator. And that's actually where we cut off when she made that demand. So you guys have not actually agreed to do so, but that's what she says that she needs in order to leave with you.
First, do we have a sense, did the ship keep burning? Has it melted through?
Is
Do
the
we feel the
glacier
iceberg
sinking?
sinking? The glacier sinking?
It's not going to regenerate.
So, good news, everyone. Fortunately, a trained geologist actually commented on our previous YouTube video. This is not a joke. And the consensus is that if something were to burn a hole all the way down through the bottom of the glacier, it would continue to float. And it's not like there's buoyancy that happens as a result of being a solid base object. No. So, no risk of the glacier sinking as a result of the burning boat.
Good news, if you ever get caught in the ocean, go for the glacier.
See, these live streams are both educational and entertaining. So, the glacier's not going to sink. Thank you, trained geologist. You know who you are. And as for the state of the burning ship, despite the fact that it was catching pretty quickly, something of that size will take a while to burn. When you had poked your head into this tent, you had not seen any smoke coming down the hallway, but You know,
It's not like we're not strictly under it, right? Like the
Yes.
burning ship is
Oh
not
no,
going to land
you
on
guys
it.
are down the hallway
Okay.
from it, right?
Like,
Like
I can just see it melting through the floor onto
that's
us.
not going to happen, given that you're down the hallway from it.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you're a little ways away from it. You haven't seen any signs of what's happening with it, but you did leave it burning. And you know these floors, like you went down the chute previously all the way
Yes.
down to the bottom. You know it's a long way down, and it's very very thick ice. So even with fire on top of it, chances are it's not burning through quickly. Like that.
Well, it'll probably burn, and then it'll melt, and then it'll turn into a puddle.
Yeah.
Put
And then
itself
it'll
out.
freeze over, and then they'll have an ice skating rink.
Right.
Maybe it'll thaw out all
So
of
you
our
really done them a
statues.
favor.
Yeah,
honestly.
really, we've just made
The
it
ice
over
center is
there.
going to be like at last our own ice skating rink.
Yeah.
The
We don't live on a
tubes.
glacier, by the
The little
way.
frog people can now play some hockey.
That's right.
All right. So what are we gonna do?
Well, we
'Cause I
gotta-
don't think I have enough arms
Do we
to
have
carry
do we
these
have any kind
scrolls.
of
bag
like
of
a bag of holding?
No portable hole, no.
Any kind
Well, how many
of,
books are we talking about here?
A
She
lot.
said like a big shelf.
There's
full.
like a whole other room just of books and crap.
That's correct, yeah. You guys actually popped your head into the scriptorium and saw that there were quite a few racks full of scrolls and books. She also has a pretty big collection here in her little room. And within the tent, there's also a lot of like sort of random arcane instruments, right? Like there's this weird small orrery that is obviously a model of the planes, but you know, it's yay big, right? And so it would take up a lot of space in the pack.
Summon us another reindeer to help carry things out.
That
but
is
that's-
one laden reindeer.
A pack laden.
A pack reindeer.
A pack reindeer.
I
A
mean,
laden
it's-
pack reindeer.
Kobolds can carry something, right?
Can we,
Yeah,
Small
sure. Right? We can,
somethings.
I mean,
could she make anything? Or make things smaller?
Unfortunately, she does not have access to any magic that can reduce things in size, weight, or create portable holes or anything like
Do we
that.
actually need her?
Well, she's the whole reason you came here.
Yeah, but does she have like, does she have like a
I would just like to
scroll
point out that
we could-
retrieving her is the objective of this adventure.
But maybe she has something we could just retrieve instead, like a book on the horn.
Or her body?
Just leave her here for the dragon.
We could kill her and then resurrect her.
She died.
That is the worst idea.
that's-
No.
This really just took a
Oh,
turn
wait.
for the dark.
I'm
I'm lawful
paladin.
good. I don't agree with this.
There,
Okay,
there
good.
we go.
is there
My heart
is there
races
anyone
with
who's
that.
particular? And I'm pretending we're like whispering this in a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh yeah,
she's just
she was like,
standing
I
there.
demand that you bring all this stuff with us, and you're like, we get it. We're gonna need a second. Let's
We huddle.
who huddle over here.
So my question is anyone persuasive enough to persuade her to only take a few things, like what we can
Ooh.
carry on a reindeer?
I'm persuasive.
Okay, maybe that's the less bad
I'd be
strength.
happy to assist you in your
Yeah.
persuading. I'm pretty good at that too.
My fair lady, I think expediency is more important right now than all of your belongings. Nothing says that we can't accompany you back and help you retrieve them at a later date. Maybe only take what is necessary at this time.
But we can fit on
What's
her
your
head.
what's your charisma?
My charisma's real good. It's 18.
It's a technical term. Real
Yeah,
good.
Real good.
Yeah.
And I'm trained in persuasion.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me a charisma persuasion check? Let's just see how well you do.
Oh, so many choices. Okay, tiny die.
Don't fail us, tiny die.
No, it was an 18. That would be 10.
Okay.
Tiny die failed us.
Is that with your proficiency
No,
bonus
wait,
and
hold on.
everything? Your skill bonus and everything?
Yep, that's it. That's what I got.
All right.
Aw.
Okay.
That's
All
such a
right.
good speech.
She gives you this nonplussed look as she says, "Everything here is important. Nothing can be left behind. Otherwise, it will remain in the clutches of someone to whom it does not belong."
Mm. Yeah.
Don't have the carrying capacity to handle
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything
sort of impossible.
How
Well, I
was
haven't
it
heard about
that you came here to this
on a boat.
lair on a ship?
Yeah.
Down in
Certainly, all of these belongings will fit upon your ship.
Yeah, but we don't have a way to get it to the ship without being detected.
We kind of got like a one-way trip to the ship.
It will
We
be
can't
fleeing.
like come back and forth.
It will be, the term is fleeing.
She frowns and looks to all of you, and she says, "Perhaps then your best course of action is to simply slay the dragon, and then we can take things out at the
I wish I'd
most
thought of that.
convenient pace. Multiple trips.
Will you help us slay the dragon?
I fear I am ill-equipped for dragon slaying.
you have
Otherwise,
something-
I would have gone much I would have gone and done this quite some time ago.
Do you have perhaps some spells or enchantments that might aid us in our
Magical items?
battle?
Ooh.
Like a sort of
Dragon slaying.
frost dragon, white dragons.
Yeah, like a bow of infinite fire.
Dragon
Is that a thing?
Orb of
she-
dragon control.
she,
infinite fire.
Perhaps.
She purses her lips and looks you all over. She pushes her lips and looks you all over, and then extends a hand and 2 fingers towards the 2 kobolds. And she says, "Kill these 2 kobolds so that we may speak freely."
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Do I think?
Dude, I don't kill
And
small
the 2
things.
kobolds are kind of like, "Mwah."
Is that necessary?
I'd like insight into whether she's just mean.
Actually, you know what? I'll do it. I'm just going to
No,
just
it's-
Eldritch Blast both of them.
Is this
right
like a
there.
No.
tiefling thing? You're like, I got you.
I'm lawful evil.
I'll kill you.
Okay, great.
No,
I
that's-
just pop them both.
Go ahead and make your attack rolls.
Oh.
I'm very angry about
One of
this,
each.
but I'm not stopping it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Angry
That's
enough
going to
to
be
Angry enough to watch.
Well, it seems like you-
24 and 13.
Okay, both are hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh my goodness.
Deuces kobolds.
Wow.
Pretty
14 and 11.
Okay. All right. So she says, "Kill these 2 kobolds," and you go, "Okay, bow." And basically, there are 2 blasts of force that jet out, and before the rest of you have any chance to say, like, "Hang on a second," like your mouths are open, and he just goes. Zzz. The 2 kobolds are blasted back off their feet and collapse unmoving. to
And
the
I do
ground.
knock them back 10 feet each, too,
Okay.
just for effect.
Jeez.
They slam against the skins that serve as the exterior of this hut. And
Done.
she gives you a gracious nod, and she says, "It is good to see that you brought someone with you that can do what needs to be done." She gestures over to one side, and she says, "The wooden writing case there, its contents are yours if you wish to have them to slay the dragon."
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll go check it out.
Okay. Opening the writing case, you can see that all of the writing utensils and ink have been removed. Instead, inside, you find that there are 2 long, elaborately runed arrows and a single ring that has a shimmer of cold air around it, and it's sort of sitting on like a ring case.
Well, definitely the arrows.
I'll take a look at the arrows. Do we
She
know
says,
anything about that?
"The ring will protect you from the worst of Orathator's breath weapon. The arrows are
Yes, I should
specially
probably
designed
you.
for the slaying of dragons. I would have crafted more, but I have had limited time, and the dragon keeps me busy with my translations."
Translating what?
So I only get 2 of them?
There's only 2. She gestures towards the desk that she's been working on, and she says, "Some time ago, Arathator attacked the host tower of the Arcade in Luskan and stole these items. Unfortunately, Arathator is not quite the arcane scholar that he believed himself to be, and I have been set to performing these translations on his behalf ever since he captured me. He has yet to truly understand the depth of their nature, but it is only a matter of time. I can put him off for only so long." Let's see here. What's your favorite enemy? Giants, I know, but
Giants and dragons.
Dragons, another one. Okay.
Yeah.
I
want to
would.
kill dragons.
I would
but-
like. I would like for you to go ahead and give me an intelligence nature check, please.
Okay. Ooh, that was low. Oh gosh, 2.
Is that right?
I did not decide to be proficient in that.
Okay.
Don't like the outdoors.
I don't like the outdoors. You're a ranger, right?
I'm like an inside ranger.
All right.
I'm a ranger of the living room.
Like a
Favorite enemy, television.
I'm-
Favorite enemy, Hot Pockets. All right. Wow. So why don't you go ahead and give me just a straight up wisdom check as well?
Okay. That's better. That's 17.
Okay. You know very little about this this white dragon's capabilities. I mean, you didn't really get a good look at him, and unfortunately, you're just not a scholar enough of their lairs and stuff to really to really know that much about what
I
he's
have
capable
advantage
of.
on that.
Well, I think you
Go.
should probably roll your second die.
Yeah, the first one. Okay, that's slightly better. It's an 8. I have a -1 nature.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I have a question on Ben Luck. How
Okay.
many times can I use it?
That's right. You did use your Ben luck last time, didn't
I
you?
did. I did use 2 sorcery points to use Ben Luck, but it doesn't say how many times that
So
I
you
will
use
then-
it, and then you regain it when you cast a spell, and I have you roll on the wild magic.
I don't know if this is worth it. Like, I'm not very good at recalling
Okay.
anything
It's
about
okay.
nature.
It's okay. It's okay.
Wow.
So you don't know a lot of specifics about the dragon's capabilities, but you do know that you have seen lots of evidence that this dragon is capable of taking out and quickly large groups of people. I mean, you've seen like, oh, here are the 5 warriors that you saw
Yes.
when you first arrived on Oyavigatan, at the top of the glacier. So you know he can take out quite a few. Even with the arrow in the ring, you're not 100% sure it's a great idea to go attack this dragon, given what you've seen that it's capable of.
I agree. That's just does not seem great.
So
I
as,
wanna
as
kill a
far
dragon. Okay.
as far as a straight up fight goes,
Okay.
could be difficult.
Not
Yeah.
100% sure it's a great idea or 100% sure it's a really bad idea.
I rolled an 8, so I don't think
Well, let's say she's so you have some doubts,
Yeah.
and you definitely think that a straight up fight would probably be a bad idea.
Yeah.
How do you not straight up fight a dragon?
I don't know.
Sneak
Like,
up on him.
you have to trick. Yeah.
Wait
you have
till
to
he's
sneak
sleeping.
up.
Maybe we can
Oh.
get him in the corridors where he can't fly.
Yeah.
Yeah, there has
That's
to be a
good.
way for us to trick the dragon. I know that probably lots of people have said that before, and a lot of people are probably in ice right now.
We don't necessarily need to kill him either. If we can do him enough harm that he flees, that would give us time to move the stuff out of here.
The other thing is maybe he's busy and we could actually start carting books off. Maybe we won't actually run into him.
So you're saying just like, don't ask permission, ask forgiveness. Just keep
Sure.
keep going till it.
Where are we also? Are we in relation
She
to,
does that?
like, are we below the water level right now? Or are we
No,
up the
you
water?
are above. As you recall, when you first arrived at Oyavigatan, you went up a long, sort of curving ramp around the inside of a cavern up to the very tip-top plateau at the top,
Right.
right? You descended down a spiraling staircase that had been carved into the ice, but it wasn't nearly as long as the path up the interior of that canyon. So you would guess that you're still in like the top third of the
What-
glacier.
Do we have any magical means to burrow out from here? Make maybe a ramp down and then just cart things right out to the water? No.
I mean, I have a fireball. It's kind of like a burrow for ice, right?
It's a one-time explodey. It's like it's
Oh,
like
oh.
it's like dynamiting in a mine, I guess.
How bad would my chance be of casting Charm Person on the people?
Well, you know that she's a wizard.
Right?
I should be able
You
to just-
know that she is a member of the Host Tower of the Arcane, which they are not the most scrupulous of wizards. They operate in a city that is itself a bit unscrupulous, so she's one of your kind. And
What
Well,
are you
'cause-
saying?
well, you just told me you were
just-
lawful evil. That's what I'm saying.
She would know that you were charming her, right? Though with charm person.
Well, I think what he's banking on is succeeding in charming her and then managing to convince her to leave. Am I correct in that assumption?
Yes.
Nice.
The other option is perhaps a hold person and we carry her out. That might be less.
Is that going to be long enough?
When she starts being loud or something,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it'll be long enough.
I really do want to kill the dragon.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it
I
would
think-
really, if nothing else, for the purpose of this live stream, we should.
I meant.
The dragon.
No, I just want to like.
I
I'm
still
really
think-
all about killing large things.
Still think we kill her. Worst case, we can cast Speak with Dead on her.
We're not going to kill Macath the Crimson.
We can get her out of here.
No, that's like
Speak
our
with the
whole
dead.
thing is to get her. I think we should kill the dragon. I don't think we can kill the dragon.
We should try. It'll
Can we,
be
can we
epic.
collapse the part of the glacier on top of the dragon?
Well, we already started a hole.
I feel better about fighting the glacier than the two. Glacier
true.
is like,
It's true. I guess like these things are great, but we have one ring, 4 of us. So cool, one person's protected. Like, I could go one person with the ring and try and shoot the dragon, but I have really good aim, and I'm really good at shooting arrows, but I only have 2 of them, and that's, like, I don't know, like, I'm just pretending to shoot a fake arrow, like, that one probably wouldn't have hit, like, I don't know. What's a dragon's AC?
High, I'm guessing.
Right? And max I can get is 29, so.
So it's not a great idea, but
I think we should go fight the dragon.
I think we should.
If we're not going to kill
Do you
her
have
and
bardic
carry her off, we
inspiration?
should
You
go fight
bard?
the
You're
dragon.
not
We should be smart about it.
Wrong
We used to-
character.
wrong character. We used to have a bard, right? No bards right
No, we
now.
haven't had a bard.
Nope.
No? Oh, no, no.
You think about your other
Get a
D&D
monk.
I
campaign.
know,
Yeah,
there's too
another
many
paladin.
bards in my other campaign.
We have
There
a
would at
monk.
least be
A
one
monk
here, monk.
and another paladin.
Paladin.
Oh, let's go. Well,
I mean, okay, so worst case scenario, we all die.
Okay.
That's a pretty bad
That is-
scenario.
that is absolutely
It's
the
not,
worst.
it's not a good scenario, I'm not gonna lie to you.
although the viewers win.
Right.
That'd be
I
pretty
guess that's
entertaining.
Now it's like
Yeah,
gladiatorial
that's
arena
true.
matches.
I guess I'm interested, like I really want this knowledge that I think this dragon might have. So I think we should go try and kill the dragon.
Can we
I'm not
trick
real
it
good at
somehow?
saying no,
How are you going to get the
so-
knowledge out of
Wait,
the
can,
dragon?
okay,
We'll find out.
How
Beat
sneaky-
it
how
out.
sneaky-
Macath.
How sneaky are we all? Like the
Do you have
remainder
any-
of us.
I can be sneaky with some spells.
like if we were to maybe trick this dragon, does the dragon have any weaknesses
Ooh,
or things
I'm
that,
really
like,
good at arcane stuff. Like maybe I am second arcane help knowledge person to work with Macath the Crimson, right? Like I
So
heard
you,
she's
you,
some
you ask her about what
Yeah.
she knows about the dragon's
Can't beat
weaknesses.
it, join
She
Yeah.
says, Arathator is a violent brute who has an inflated sense of his own worth, but as far as weaknesses go, there is little that you would call weak about a dragon of his stature. He is at least a full-grown adult and would be difficult to deal
is he
with.
smart? Smart though? It's brutish. Is he smart? Or
Not,
he-
not as
she?
smart as you or I,
Okay.
but smart enough to know that the power of the host tower could be his, yes.
Humble Bundle, what race are you having?
I'm a half elf.
Half elf.
And it's bubble pack.
Humble. And what race are you?
I'm a halfling.
You're the halfling, okay.
Better than
very
longing.
tiny, and I want to kill
Same.
something very big.
So what if we go, the halfling sneaks in,
Yeah.
butters up the dragon,
Butter.
gets the dragon to sort of rear up, we can look for a scale missing, and then she can later shoot it.
I'm
It's like
okay
the
if we all
token.
sneak a little more and maybe find out where
Can
the
I-
dragon stays.
We'll lead a madcap
Yeah.
chase through his lair with
Uh,
gold pieces, like
pass without
surfing
it.
and
Pass Without
Gold
Trace is
waves.
only
It didn't
going to
work
be
so
going
well for
on
them,
for
did
like
it? I think
another
they
half
lost that
hour.
fight.
So
I think we should do some reconnaissance while we have pass without trace.
Yeah.
And then make a game plan from there. Like if it looks craptacular, then
Maybe the
we'll
dragon's
just go.
sleeping.
it does
we get
look
like
pretty
a
awful. Though.
we get a surprise round on it or something.
Dragons can like kill like lots of people all at once, and we're
Yeah.
4 people. That's not even lots. Like
but the last thing he would expect is us to do a full frontal assault.
Okay.
so.
All you need is one shot with your arrow, we'll take him out.
Do we know
Exactly.
that? Really
Wait,
though?
Can I do some arcana knowledge on this arrow?
Sure, why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence arcana check.
It's an arrow of white dragon
16.
slaying.
You know that arrows of slaying are potent weapons, but certainly not enough to take out the dragon in a single hit.
Okay, 2
not
hits.
about
Get
2
it
hits.
right in the eye,
Do
perhaps.
Do I know if to?
Up to the soft palate.
All we need is 2 hits.
Hard to say, but a dragon of this strength seems...
It's almost like
Difficult.
just having another person attack it. That's basically what the
Okay.
arrows are gonna do.
Dude,
And then,
like the thing is, without these cool arrows, I have about what, like 6 arrows left,
I have a
7
bunch.
arrows
I have,
left.
I have a whole bunch of arrows.
Oh, you have a
Yeah.
bunch of arrows?
Yes,
Okay.
I also use a bow. So.
Oh, nice. That's
You can
great.
have,
yeah,
like,
I
12
started
of
with,
my arrows
Oh,
if you
nice.
need
I
more
started
arrows.
with 20. So
I have
that's
a
all I could do.
bolt and like crossbows. You can have my
Mm.
crossbows.
Don't think that'll
Basically,
It's better than nothing.
basically, I just can't see how we can kill this dragon. I just can't see it. I
Okay,
really want to.
So let's stop talking. Let's go explore.
Okay,
Okay.
yes.
We can't see how we're gonna kill the
Okay.
dragon, but we don't know what the situation is like.
Okay.
We won't know until we explore.
Yeah,
more.
we're
We're
pulling up
calm.
judgment, although
Okay.
probably we're gonna fight it.
Probably gonna run, but we're gonna check.
Okay. And I guess if we end up fighting it, we'll do it.
Besides, I want to see the dragon.
I believe we're
Okay.
done medicating.
Okay, sounds good. The plan is to go do a little reconnaissance,
Yeah.
see if you can find out what about the dragon.
Where it stays,
Okay.
what the room is like.
So,
Well, dead we're gonna
is the plan to head back to the
Does-
chute where you went down
Well,
before?
Does
There's
yeah.
another way to the.
Crimson.
to where the dragon sits.
You know that there's another way
Yeah, I know
down
there's
Take
as
us
another
the other
well.
way.
Okay.
I don't want to. I don't want
Take
to
us
jump
the
through
other
the
way.
hole.
That way. Well, we're passing without traces.
You can go.
So actually, all of you know because you saw it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
We
should
were in
apologize.
the other
In the scriptorium, there's
Oh.
another chute that leads down below.
That's where that shoot
Friends,
led.
I have featherfall.
Ooh.
Fun fact.
Do we need
Only
to
for
Do
fall
we
or
want to
can we
go
just
into
walk?
the chute?
It's a shoot. Oh, it's a shoot. Yeah, I was imagining.
Well, it's mostly straight down.
Oh, really?
But I mean,
Well,
it
then that's
curves
good.
enough that like if you fall down it, you'll kind of bounce, like careen off the
Like
sides.
cartoon
Featherfall
character,
sounds-
like.
Wow.
Good news. We're one down. We can all go. Ah.
Well, let's go check it out.
Yeah.
How do we get back up?
That's not what we're worried about.
How long is the shoot? I can tie a rope up at the top.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then-
We should probably.
Yeah. How long is the shoot?
Well, the last one you were able to use a single rope to, a pair of ropes tied together
Yeah, 2
to
ropes.
Drop down. So it's probably safe, but you could
Two
do the
ropes,
same here.
so-
All right,
Okay.
we'll prep that up and then set it up so it can.
Okay.
Passive.
This is
trace.
not the best.
So
thing.
at this point, you guys are going to head back out and go to the scriptorium, correct?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So you push aside the furs that cover the door,
Great.
and
Wonderful.
you notice that the air is thick with smoke. Not like chokingly thick, but it is visibly difficult
Hazy.
to see. Yeah, there's a haze in
We
here.
have the cover
Cover.
of smoke. Yes.
We have
And
to
the
lure
troll-
the ice dragon into
The
this.
troll that was asleep is gone.
Oh.
Oh wait,
Ah.
that means he's going where we're going.
They're not going to the scriptorium. They're going to the boat, probably, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Different places.
yeah. Well, he might not be. Yeah.
I like the idea of the vision of a bunch of ice trolls trying to put out a fire.
Oh yeah, they don't like fire.
They're like throwing hunks of ice at it from 20 feet away, like, it'll put itself out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
This probably won't go through a glacier. Probably won't
I wish I was playing a cleric that had earthquake.
Right, yeah. That's your answer to everything,
That's my,
Tom.
My answer to everything. Earthquake, bring the whole
Cool.
glacier down.
Call back to our Lich Queen's Beloved campaign. Okay, so you see the troll is gone, and head to the scriptorium. Once there, you can see again this sort of haze of smoke hangs in the air. Is the plan to tie off the ropes? You can probably tie the ropes off to one of the scroll racks that is now embedded in the ice, if you would like.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
See. Yeah.
All right, so the rope is dangling down, and you sort of drop it down, and you see it vanish off into the darkness. So if you proceed one by one, that means that there's going to be a gap between when the first of you arrives and the next one and the next one and the next
Now
one.
we're going to feather fall
Are you going to featherfall all together?
Yeah,
Sounds
but we
great.
won't do- Oh, circle of trust.
Okay.
We're all holding hands like the parachute guys
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah.
Why not?
Do some
Okay.
acrobatics.
All right,
You can
so
just drop if you want.
the plan is you're gonna jump down and you're gonna cast featherfall.
Yes.
So we're
Great.
still passing
Wait,
without
wait.
traces.
All right.
Cast
So-
featherfall first.
Well, sure.
Then
Yeah.
we'll
It's
jump.
a reaction. I might
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
fall
You want
first.
it to be falling first.
I'll
right?
push her.
All right. So the four of you
We
stand
land on
around the
you.
edge of the chute, look down, and here goes nothing. You leap into the chute. You cast Featherfall as a reaction.
Yes.
Fantastic. You cast Featherfall. All of you feel your descent begin to slow. Please roll on the wild magic table for me.
I've been waiting for this. I'm so excited.
Yes.
The dragon's waiting at the
Not
bottom.
gonna be
You-
Will just eat us
Ow.
slowly as we come down.
You
like
previously had
snow.
said that you used your bend luck, which gives me
Yeah.
the ability to trigger a roll on the wild magic table. So roll. It's a percentile die, actually.
Oh.
You're rolling on the table.
I'm
Oh, we're skipping
Yes.
past it. Maybe
We go. We go straight to. Is there an effect?
friends and family. I apologize in advance for all the swearing that might happen. All right, here we go.
Cover them children's ears.
That would be 76. You glow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded.
Yeah!
Oh wait, that includes y'all.
Yeah, so
but
here's,
yeah,
You can cure blindness.
here's what happens.
Angie.
You leap down the shaft and you cast Featherfall. Your descent slows, and then all of a sudden, she is a blazing beacon of light. Bumble is just blindingly bright. And this shaft is only like a 5-foot radius shaft, so all of you are really close together and just completely blinded by her radiance.
No, you're not.
I would say you're probably not. It's
Okay.
radiant out for me. So you can see the three of them. You three of you guys are completely blinded, and you're slowly descending through the chute, which means that you're sort of like the disco ball dropping down out of the ceiling, right? Like you drop down into the cavern below, and it's just radiant light emitting from you.
Like
This is not a good way to
Or
start
How
the
does
secret
this
dragon
how does
fight.
this work with Paths Without Trace?
Not well.
We'll get some
I'm not gonna
names
lie
to
to
our
you.
stuff.
Not well.
Bumble fuck!
Hey.
No, pack.
Okay. This is fascinating.
Oh.
I can't tell you how excited I was just now to roll.
I'm not sure that could have gone better.
How
I'll be
often
honest
can
with
I
you.
cast Lesser Restoration?
It's just a spell. It uses one of your
Okay,
spell slots.
that's-
So.
okay.
But you can't do it because as long as we're in her,
Yeah, you don't
Alright,
want to
we'll
do it
just go
right
blind
now.
again.
You get
As
blinded.
long as we're in her, how close to you?
if you end our turn in her
Within
30
5
foot
within 5
radius.
feet.
Oh, 5, yeah.
Well, then we have to get 5 feet away from her, and then
Wait,
it'll cure us.
If the spell does the spell continue to work on us if we're no longer touching her?
The fairy fall or the
Featherfall?
featherfall, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, we
yeah,
can just
she
push
has
off.
she has cast it on you. You are all now descending
Okay.
at the same rate.
Well, once we've descended,
She can choose to deactivate her concentration on the featherfall, which will cause you all to fall at normal pace.
I don't think I'll do that.
You should probably not do that. Yes, that's correct. Okay,
all right.
so good news. You are not sneaking up on the dragon. I say good news because it's good news for our audience, not for you guys. So, blinded and enveloped in the glow of...
Can I get to this dragon?
Blinded and
Give it a hug.
enveloped
Its neck.
in the glow being emitted by Bumble, you descend through the ceiling and mere seconds later hear a thunderous roar, and it's
Good.
so loud that you feel it like reverberate in your body, and like there are chunks of ice that fall off the ceiling. You hear this, you see this, and the whole glacier reverberates with the dragon's roar, and there is the rush of wind as the dragon begins to rush towards you.
Wait, before that,
Wait.
can I have cured us of blindness?
It would simply happen again as soon as...
Well, can we push
How-
her far away?
How far? Wait, I have a question. How far away is the dragon from the?
Let's see here, that you can see right now, from where you guys are descending.
Well, because we just have to be 5 feet away from her. So as soon
I
as
might
we're
have this.
Yeah, this basically
I'm
happens
thinking
though
about
right...
Misty stepping like right by the dragon.
Right into its face.
So that it will be blinded.
Oh, because there's no save
There's
versus
no
it.
save.
Just hug its eyes and it
Yeah.
will be able to
Wow,
see.
that
I don't
is-
It has
want
to
to
end
do
its
that.
turn.
Does it have to end its turn? I thought
It would have to end its turn.
Within 5
sit on
feet.
its head, I guess.
I
I
get-
don't know.
Yeah, just
Or if you went into its mouth.
yeah.
No, that would
No,
be
that's
blind.
not-
that is
I
not-
mean,
not
I'm
the
not
right answer.
ridiculous.
But you would be within
it's
5
about
feet.
180 feet away from you right now.
Okay, that's not happening yet.
Yeah, you can see it coming towards you, but it's about 180 feet away.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative, please.
Okay then. This is gonna be a
That's-
quick encounter.
Good news for you guys, though.
17.
That's cool.
19.
17 as well.
17 as
Ooh,
well.
we're all
I'll
on
go second.
17.
Last. I'll go last.
All right, so you got a 19, is
You
that
wanna
right?
go
I'll go
first?
first. Just because I could do stuff with lesser restoration if we have ability.
So she is still right now. I mean, you guys have literally just descended
Yeah.
through the ceiling. You're still up in the air, hovering up in the air.
I could, however, move 5 feet away from her and cure myself at least, correct?
What's the radius on the blindness? I believe
5
that.
feet. If you end your turn
Within
within
5 feet.
of me,
Okay, great.
But
Uh,
I give 30.
All right, so now you're gonna probably act after Myketh, followed by.
For Myketh?
Myketh is first.
Oh, not Myketh.
Myketh.
Yeah, that's
Not
right.
Makath.
Yes.
Yeah.
Myketh.
Yeah,
Longing.
17.
Longing.
Longing.
Yes.
Longing.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I will write longing.
The
Here.
longing
So
and then
you're like
Nell
stripping
and
it?
then
It is.
And then
Davian.
Bumble or Davian, which one first?
Bumble can go before me. I'll go
All right.
last.
Sounds
I'll
good.
try to get out of your way.
I don't have any restorations, so I can't.
All right, so
How
you've
long does
heard.
blindness last?
If you're not within, so what is the
How long?
wild search table say?
Until the end of your next turn.
All right, so Micah, you start your turn. You are blinded. You hear the roar of the dragon, but you so far don't know what's going on around you.
Am I still floating?
You are.
Wow, there's a 25% chance that I'll be the one that gets eaten.
Might be even higher than that.
I think.
Oh, by the way, because I triggered your bend luck, you now have it back.
Better
I have been luck back.
Don't have
Wow.
any of
Friends.
that.
Am I able to
Thank you.
delay my turn or ready in action?
You can ready an action, but you won't be able to delay.
Okay.
There's no delaying. There's only duel.
So if I were to ready an action to cast a spell,
Okay.
do I get to cast that as a reaction? to
Yes,
being
you
attacked?
use your reaction.
Okay. I will ready gaseous form.
Okay, and to what trigger? Being attacked?
Being attacked.
Sounds good.
Now,
Are-
can I change my? But could I change that? So I have a hellish
you
rebuke.
you begin casting it right now, basically.
Can I cancel it?
You can choose not to cast it, yeah.
Okay, then I still have the spell.
Yes.
All right, I'll do that.
But you won't be able to, say like, oh, what I really want to cast is Thunderwave or whatever.
Oh
right?
no, but I have hellish rebuke, which is a reaction.
Sure, you could use that instead.
Instead. Okay, that's all I wanted to
Yeah,
check on.
because
Okay.
because it is a reaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So gaseous form.
All right, so you have readied your gaseous form in case you are attacked.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. All right, so Nell,
So we're
You're still blinded.
Still falling?
you have just descended out of the ceiling, basically.
Oh, that's when. Okay, I see. Crap. We can't get far enough away from her within this turn. There's,
And you're still up in the
How
air.
high up are we?
yeah.
I don't know, like.
You actually do know because
Oh,
you're not blinded.
You're the one that
Oh,
can
that's
see
right.
it.
Yeah.
How high up does it seem that we are?
You are about. Sorry, I just looked this up. You're 2 feet above the ground. No. Sorry. You are about 40 feet above the ground.
Okay.
about
No,
5 feet up
let's
there?
call it 45 feet above the ground.
45.
Okay.
How fast do we fall? Is that gonna take like a round to fall, or is that like?
60 feet per round until the spell ends.
Yeah. Basically, what I'm going to say is
So
that
then that
this, like the dragon, we rolled an issue while you guys are still in the air.
Mhm.
Basically, at the start of Bumble's next turn, you
Okay.
guys will simultaneously land.
Oh.
Okay. Is there any way I can ready lesser restoration to be used upon a moment that I'm 5 feet away from Bumble?
Sure.
Okay, I will do that.
Yeah. You need some indication that you're far enough away, but she could just say, "Hey, I'm
Yeah.
far enough away."
Far enough away.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Ah, why? I wasted my spell. Okay, so Nell has readied a lesser restoration. Bumble.
Alright, I will misty step
Okay.
30 feet this away.
Okay.
So
So lateral move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably towards the dragon.
Okay.
And
You're gonna be-
Yeah, you see this.
Sure,
You
you want to
see.
be towards
you-
the dragon? You're gonna be like the first person that it eats if you do that.
Okay, maybe less. Like,
You're the wizard.
not further away. Yeah.
We need to keep Nell alive, though.
Mhm.
Yes.
I have the arrows, the 2 arrows that
Yes.
may do a little bit of damage.
Slightly more damage than regular.
Than my
arrows.
regular
They'll kill-
zero.
They'll kill
Yeah.
the dragon
One hit.
through the hole in its breastplate.
No,
all you need.
toward the dragon. You said it's 180 feet, right?
It is about 180 feet away. All you can really see is this sort of dim shape moving towards you in the distance because it's sort of dim light in here. There's ambient light coming through the glacier and everything.
Meet me. I am light.
You are providing
Disco ball
a
of
blinding
light.
amount of light, yes, but it's sort of this vague shadow moving towards you, but it's very clear this is the dragon.
Okay, I would like to 30 feet toward the dragon.
Sounds great. Okay, and then you're gonna shout, "Hey, I'm far enough away now."
I'm going to shout, hey guys, not 5 feet away anymore, or
Okay.
more than 5 feet away.
Sounds good.
Also, that was just my bonus.
That triggers
I
your
can-
lesser restoration.
Yeah, on myself.
On yourself.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
So
you
I
are
can
no
see?
longer blinded. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, am I within 150 feet of the dragon?
Yeah. I mean, your Misty Step is a 30-foot
I would like to fireball, please.
fireball.
Yes.
Okay. So you take aim at this blurry shape and fire.
Does Misty Step a bonus action?
Huh?
Is Misty Step a bonus
Yeah.
action?
Misty Step's a bonus action.
That's
I forgot
awesome.
that my
Oh, but
Hunter's
you,
Mark-
it's a
my
spell.
Hunter's
You can
Mark
only
is a
use
bonus.
cantrips if you use your bonus action to cast Misty Step.
Is that true?
It is a trait of bonus action spells.
But
Oh, wait, could she
Okay,
use the bonus
well-
action to cast Mist? Wait, how does that work?
So if you use a bonus action to cast a spell that requires you to spend a bonus action, you can only cast cantrips. You can't.
Oh,
cast
you can
non-cantrip
only cast
spells.
cantrips.
Yeah.
Sorry, okay.
That makes sense.
okay.
Yep.
Hold please.
Forgot Hunter's Mark is a bonus action this whole time.
Okay.
Is it within 120 feet?
No, it is farther away than that.
121 feet away.
Right. Okay, then I will just be 30 feet away from everybody right now.
I will just be
Yeah.
bait.
Okay.
You could ready your spell for if it gets within 120 feet of you.
Yes, I will. Thank you. From 30 feet away, I will. I will ready my firebolt for when the dragon is within 120 feet.
That sounds good. All right. So then that brings up Davian.
I'm
Okay.
going. I didn't heal after the last battle, so I'm going to use Lay on Hands on myself and heal a bunch of damage.
Are you blind? Can you find yourself?
I'm pretty sure I can
Yeah.
find myself.
Sounds good. All right, so the dragon is streaking towards you. This is going to allow you to unleash your firebolt.
Sweet. Range spell attack. Okay, that will be. Let's see. So that will be 18.
All right, an 18 is a hit.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
I don't know if I should be excited about this or not, but I'm making myself target this.
Oh wait, I guess I put on the ring. Oh, well, that's not my turn.
Well, you.
Who has,
Yeah.
oh, you have
Yeah.
the ring. Okay, just kidding.
Yeah.
I have the
I figured I
arrow.
got the ring on.
Right, yeah.
Would have done that before we
It deals 5 points of fire damage.
5 fire damage, eh?
Yes.
Did you roll 2d10?
I did.
And you got a 5?
I did.
Ouchie.
Thanks.
All right, sounds good. All right, it streaks toward you. You are, in fact, the closest target.
Yes.
So it is going to come flying towards you, and it lashes out at you with its. Gosh, it gets close enough that it can use its multi-attack. So, so the first thing it
Second nugget.
does is it roars. I would like each of you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, great.
I
Blind
think-
and deaf.
I have advantage on that, maybe?
Everybody within
Oh, yeah.
10 feet of me, which I think is probably you two.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Add +3 to your saves.
Wisdom?
Wisdom saving throw. Yes.
16?
16. Okay.
15.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
9.
All right, so the two of you are frightened of the dragon. Let's see here. You are frightened for 1 minute. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, ending the
Who
effect
is?
on success. These two.
Oh, these two, okay.
Yep. If
does
you're
frightened mean?
frightened means that you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
That's
In this
not-
case, the dragon.
Not helpful.
All right. So it roars, and then it's going to unleash its claws and teeth upon Bumble. So first,
It was good.
first its bite attack
I would.
to 23.
I have a reaction.
Okay.
It does hit.
Okay.
But I would like to cast shield on myself.
Okay.
For +5 AC.
Okay. Even though it's still going to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hoping the other one won't.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, that's fine. So the first one is going to hit. You're going to take 17 piercing damage and 4 cold damage, so a total of 21 damage.
Okay, 21 still alive.
Now it's going to attack with its claw, and that's even higher. It's a 30 to hit for 13 slashing damage. And the last attack is a 25 to hit
Uh-huh.
for 13 slashing damage.
I have 4 hit points. Or 3 hit points left.
All right. So then, so it basically flies towards you, unleashes its torrent of attacks, And then
Does it end its turn within 5 feet of me?
actually, it's going to fly away from you, which will provoke an opportunity attack from you, but you've already used your reaction to cast shield, so you won't be able to do that. So it arcs away from you, keeping on the wing. And that brings up Myketh's turn.
Well, I will not cast my spell. But now I'm frightened and blind still?
That is correct, yes.
But the blind ends at the end of this turn.
Yeah, the blind will end
Right.
at the end of this turn.
You don't have anything that could give my attack advantage.
You know, I'm gonna cast. Can I cast minor illusion? If I'm frightened?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Hey, I realize I just made a mistake there, guys. So the dragon is going to end its move next to you.
Yes.
It was blinded.
It's blinded until the end of its next turn.
All right. Yep, it did not have enough movement to keep going.
That's so
This
good.
is fun.
This is
Somewhat
mildly
limited.
better than
So I'm going to
nothing.
move to the
Oh wait, I don't want to.
away and to the right.
Okay.
To my just guessing.
All right. Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of a sound of footsteps running opposite me.
Opposite direction. Okay, that sounds great.
And then I guess I make a save against being frightened.
Yes.
And do I have disadvantage on that save?
On that save, you do not.
Okay. That's wisdom.
And
Yes.
how far away did you move?
Probably about 30 feet.
Yeah, that-
Hopefully I didn't run into a wall.
You don't get my benefit anymore then, though.
That's okay because I rolled a 1.
Okay. You are still frightened of the dragon. And that brings up Nell.
Okay. How close am I to the dragon?
The dragon is now currently about 30 feet away from you
Okay.
all.
I notched the special crazy arrow.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to bend luck. I see her making an attack roll.
Okay.
Okay,
I
what does
would-
Ben Luck do?
Gives you advantage.
Gives you advantage.
So, okay, so I can roll twice.
Oh wait, it gives you a D4 to use as a.
Oh, it's a D4.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. If I could just borrow a D4, I'd drop mine and lost it. Are you sorry? They're very small.
They are.
Somebody's gonna step
They're
on
caltrops.
it.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna hit. Okay. 14.
All right. Actually, it is blinded, so you have advantage on your attack against it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Wait, what does the Ben Luck do?
It's just
Oh,
the
it's
D4.
still 8.
It's plus whatever roll you decide to use.
Okay, 17.
17's a miss.
Whoa!
The
No.
arrow skitters off of its scales and vanishes into the darkness.
No, well, I guess I have to try the second arrow with my second attack.
You still have advantage on
Yeah,
this
okay.
attack.
Okay, well, this one's, well, yeah, I guess I'll just go for that. Okay, 17.
So-
Not 17, 27.
27 is a hit, yes.
Okay, well, crazy awesome arrow
Okay.
happens
Uh,
once.
It is the normal D8 plus an additional 6D10.
Okay.
10.
Oof.
So, 7 plus.
Need some D10s.
You want to roll them all at once or one?
Yeah, if you have a bunch of them. 1, 2. Ugh.
I
Of
have-
course, any of them have one.
I have 3, 4 more. How many?
Okay, one more. Okay.
Come on.
Okay. So, well, like usual, it will average out. So, 10 plus 29. It's not great at killing a dragon.
Total of 29?
Yeah.
And did you add your ability modifier as well?
Oh no, sorry. 33.
33? Okay, great.
But that's the last of that.
We can go find the other arrow.
All right, so the arrow
Really?
strikes the dragon, and it roars in pain as it is stung by the painful weapon. Bumble.
Okay.
All right, so at this point, you have all descended down and have landed on the ground.
Yay. I would like to mirror image.
Okay?
That's the sound that my mirror image makes.
Okay, sounds good. So you guys mirror image on yourself?
Yes.
Anything else?
I would like to move 30 feet
Actually, so at the end of your turn, it is going to.
I'd like to try and wear.
It's going to do a wing attack on you. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
You should consider grappling with it.
Does she get advantage?
Because if you hold on to
are
it,
you giving
it
penalty
would still be
because
blind.
No.
is blind?
Not in this case.
Okay, dexterity, that would be 17.
Okay. You're going to take 13 bludgeoning damage.
I'm super not alive.
All right. You are.
Oh, wait. If I have mirror image, I get to roll a d20?
This is not an attack. It's a saving
Oh.
throw. It's an area thing. All right. So the dragon flaps its wings, and you are blasted to the ground, and you strike your head on the ground and fall unconscious.
I'm at negative.
You're just at 0. We don't have
Get a
data.
chance.
At 0?
Yeah, yours always at 0. Okay, so that was Bumble's turn, and now Davian, you are up.
I'm still scared and I'm still blind. So
Sorry.
not a lot I can do. I will draw my bow and shoot an arrow in the direction of the dragon.
Okay, you can hear it beating its
Yeah,
massive
it's
wings,
loud.
so you fire a shot, go ahead and make an attack with disadvantage.
That's really poor. 9.
9's going to miss.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and make your save against the
But if it's
frightened
blind, does he
condition.
then get advantage? Does it you cancel out to just one?
Yeah, I
roll?
guess that's true, so
Oh, should I re-roll it? Or?
just roll one die, yeah.
Oh, okay. Ooh, on the table. That's a 1.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
But you rolled a 2,
But-
so you had a
All right, so go ahead and roll your save against the
Changing
frightened.
my dice. I'm gonna roll this one now.
You shoot Nell.
I'm 21 on my.
Okay, great, you're no longer frightened.
You're
Okay.
pointing in the opposite
And you're
direction
no
of the
longer blind.
dragon.
All of your
Let's see here,
false-
you're on the ground, so
false
there
arrows
is...
made you falsely confident. 'Cause
There you
now
go.
you're no
A death
longer
save?
scared.
Exactly.
No, sorry, it is,
must have
I'm
hit
doing
it.
the dragon's turn.
Oh.
Okay, so the dragon is blinded, but he has blind sight, so he knows where you all are. You just shot it with an arrow, you just shot it with an arrow, and the two of you are actually pretty close together, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it is going to move, it's going to fly 30 feet over towards you, and then it is going to...
What was your advantage thing you had before? You said like if you're within 10 feet of you.
Oh, you get +3 to your saves if you're within 10
saves.
feet of me.
Okay, cool.
And you also get resistance to spell damage if you're within 10 feet of me. But I don't think that breath weapon. counts.
All right, so the first thing it's going to do is multi-attack. Nell, this is going to be a bite attack.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll the die correctly. There we go, a 22.
Yes.
17 piercing and 4 cold damage.
Okay.
Now the claw attack. That is a 29 for
Yes.
13 slashing.
Right.
And the last attack is even higher for another 13 slashing.
Oh no.
All right, that was Nell, or that was the dragon. It chooses not to flee, having already knocked one of your party members out, bringing up Myketh's turn. So you're still frightened of it.
So can I cast the spell at it or not?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get disadvantage on an attack.
If it's an attack, it will have disadvantage, but you could cast like a saving throw spell, and it wouldn't affect that.
All right. I try something different here.
Not good.
If I do, so I'm within 60 feet because
Yeah, oh yeah, it's
I
within,
mean,
it's,
if you roll
yeah,
really
it's within
good,
that
Okay.
range,
Like
yeah.
if you'd crit with both arrows, that would be pretty awesome.
I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to do vicious mockery.
Okay. You're gonna taunt him a second time?
I'm going to taunt him.
Maybe.
Alright, so he's gonna make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Wisdom save.
He's not bad at that. Oh, I rolled a 3. Okay, so
I'll
yeah,
take 1d4 psychic damage.
2d4, because you're high enough level.
Oh, okay, so that's a 1 plus 1.
Alright,
So 2 psychic damage,
Mhm.
and we'll have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
alright, fantastic. At the end of your turn, it's making an attack roll, so it'll have disadvantage on this. It's gonna try and swat you, Davian, with its tail.
Is that a reaction, or do I get to finish my?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were done. My bad.
Because I was gonna continue to
Move further away?
Move further away.
Great.
And then I got to save against being frightened.
That's
Well, I
great, go
forgot
ahead.
that I had a reaction when I'm attacked.
I got a crit.
Okay, you
20
are
plus.
you are so not afraid.
Okay, so I'm like 60 feet away. I
At
think.
the end of your turn, it's lashing out with its tail at you.
Okay.
It's disadvantage. I got a natural 1. That's a miss.
I forgot that I could have had a reaction when it attacked me, I think, right? Because I have the giant killer when a large creature. Darn,
Yep.
I'll have to remember that.
Don't worry, it won't be the last time it attacks you
Yeah,
this
I know.
fight. All right,
I will die that
and
time.
Nell,
Oh, that's
it
nice.
is your turn.
Okay, just for frame of reference, how far away in the dark is the arrow I shot?
About 30 feet away from you.
Okay, I run to grab the arrow.
Okay, you're gonna. The
Okay.
dragon is right there up on you guys, so
Oh.
it's going to lash out at you with a reaction if you run away.
What about the disengage and then run?
You could disengage, yep,
How
But
would
then
I
you can't attack
disengage?
it.
but then you wouldn't be able to attack it or anything.
You use your attack action to disengage instead of attacking. That's right.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So you don't provoke from it, so
No.
you can run away from it, and you run
Yes.
over
I'm
just
also
sort of
very
in the
nimble.
running over in the direction of where you think the arrow fell.
Okay,
Why don't you give me a wisdom perception check when you get over there?
okay. 14?
Okay. Looking around, you see the glint of the arrow in the snow.
I grab it.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
It's the only way, guys.
It is going to, at the end of your turn, it's going to lash out at Davian again with its tail. Davian, this is a 24 to hit
That hits.
for 15 bludgeoning damage. And it is now Bumble's turn. Bumble, you are down. Death save.
13.
Okay. 1 success. Davian.
We'll drop my bow.
The dragon is looming large above you.
We'll drop my bow and draw my rapier and shield. And then I will stab it with Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
Making me scared of you, I want to make you scared of me. Spell real quick.
Okay.
So, next time let me up an attack. During the spell duration. Okay, I will make an attack on it.
Okay. You're a paladin, right?
I'm a paladin.
Right.
yes.
Just making sure.
That would be a 16
16 is unfortunately a miss.
on my second attack.
Okay.
Even worse.
All right. So your sword is imbued with divine energy, but unfortunately you cannot connect.
Then I will start working my way around the dragon.
Okay, sure.
Towards Bumble.
Okay, sounds good. All right. That was Davian's turn, and at the end of your turn, it's going to swat at you again with its tail.
Oh gosh.
That is only an 18.
Miss.
All right, so its tail whooshes past you, but you manage to dodge out of the way. Now it starts its turn. So you had been running off in a different direction from where
Yes.
where Bumble was.
Yep.
You, on the other hand, are still right there. Oh no, you ran over
No,
to
I
where.
ran 30 feet away.
Okay, so you are actually not far from Bumble, and also you're now on that side. The dragon opens its mouth and unleashes its breath weapon. I would like for both of the two of you to give me a Constitution saving throw. You get a death save failure because you're going to automatically take damage from this. How many hit points do you have maximum?
50.
Okay.
Is she within 10 feet of me at this point?
She is. Let's see, you rotate around.
Plus,
No,
I
she's
can
about 20 feet away.
frozen and
Okay.
suspended animation, and we can later thaw you out and recover you when we've got sufficient technology.
And
to
this
heal
is
you.
this is Constitution.
So in the distant future.
In the distant future, we're gonna.
Period.
It's called the Steve Rogers.
Roll the 1.
Catch you in a block of ice.
Oh no.
Dice hate me today.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
I got a 6 with my bonus.
Okay, so
Don't think I have any.
I have a ring on.
advantages.
Bumble,
Yes.
I have some bad news.
I'm
Uh-oh.
super dead.
You are instantly dead.
Oh,
That's just been the animation for
Oh no, completely frozen in a block of ice. So
That's
you're at
not bad.
0 and you take 54 points of cold damage,
Oh.
which unfortunately is enough to kill you outright. The two of you each take 54 cold damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess that
put
reduces
it
both you to 0.
Yeah.
I have a ring on.
Oh, you take
Oh.
half that.
I'm still up.
All right. So how many hit points did you have when the breath weapon hit you?
6.
Okay. So you took 48 hit points beyond that 6.
Yes.
What's your maximum hit points?
53.
Okay, so you're not instantly killed.
Okay.
So
Wow.
good news.
That's
fun.
surprising.
All right, so yes, you're frozen in a block of ice. You are rendered unconscious by the
Okay.
the breath weapon attack. You're still up,
Yes.
miraculously so.
Is this the part where I give you my character sheet and you rip it up and I cry?
You're,
No,
you're
I
close
would
to
never
me
do
and
that.
I have an
I would
arrow in
never
my
do that.
hand still, so
Yeah, I could try.
next time.
You shoot arrows too.
Okay, so
I do in fact shoot arrows. My bow is over there though. I dropped it and then moved it around the dragon.
the dragon then leaps into the
I needed to
air
get my shield and sword out.
and begins to fly away. He flies in an arc about 80 feet away, but you can see he's coming around for another pass.
Chicken! Chicken!
Micah.
How far away is it from me now?
From where you are now, about 50 feet.
Maybe if I taunt him,
That'll work.
he'll lose morale and go.
All right. I think I can only do.
She should have
How
made
far
more
away am I
arrows.
from Nell?
From Nell?
What's that? Yeah.
She should have made more arrows.
She should have.
Right
Perfect.
now, I would
You're
say
here for
about
once and you only
30
make 2?
feet-ish.
That's
Okay.
Blame McCaff.
I'm gonna sprint to Nell
Okay.
and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. You're no longer dying.
Yeah, I'm at 0 hit points, but
You're
no
at 0, but
longer
no longer
dying.
dying.
Okay.
You're stabilized.
Okay, good.
I am.
All right, so you like slide in next to her unconscious body and.
Can you heal her at all?
Yeah, I'm a paladin.
This is a long shot, but wait, should I actually do that? Spare the dying to get her?
No,
healed?
I think you should keep attacking the dragon. Actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if
Yeah,
he
that's a good
manages
point.
to heal her, she can pop back up.
Okay.
Okay.
So then I
We're
will.
going for Hail Mary
Wait,
at this
how
point,
how
but
do-
at least we should try.
The only thing is that your turn is after mine, though, so my turn will be wasted.
But I
So you
can't
guys
do
are all
anything.
acting on the same initiative effectively.
Oh,
so
okay,
I
got
would
it. We
say
can
that
do
it's
it.
okay for you to
Okay, cool.
Okay.
basically push Nell to the end because
Okay.
you all rolled a 17,
Yes,
right?
that's
and
true.
usually I let you guys pick what order you
Okay.
act in.
Okay.
So
Well, then I will.
we'll push Nell to below Davian.
Okay.
I will continue to then run away,
Okay.
just to sort of keep us separate,
Okay.
and then I will cast Eldritch Blast, so that'll be 2 attacks to the
Okay.
dragon.
That
My
sounds
range
good.
is 300 feet.
Okay. Yep. No problem. You got plenty of distance.
That'll be a miss, and that'll likely be a hit. So that's a 9 and a 24.
The second one is in fact a hit. Yes.
Okay, that will be 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And push
Force
it back
damage,
10
right?
feet.
Okay.
Just for.
All
You
right.
never know, it might just be just enough.
All right, so you shove it back, and you see basically it falters in the air, but then its massive wings catch it, and you see that it continues to circle around towards you. All right, Davian.
All right, I will.
Oh, sorry. Bumble is dead. Sorry.
Oh, gosh.
This is true.
Oh.
Apologies, Davian. You're now.
Maybe you can appear as like a ghost, like Obi-Wan, and
Oh,
you
yeah.
can offer us.
I'm here for moral support.
Run away from the dragon, Luke.
I will head over to Nell, and I'll use a spell. Actually, I'll use Cure
Use the
Wounds at level
Force,
2.
Harry.
All right, second level cure wounds.
Terrible.
8 plus 2 plus. Can I get my?
Actually, that's what
I
you
want
have to
to fire
tell
a
Nell
second
when
time or
she's
just
aiming.
once?
Just
She'll
wait.
turn off
You're just paladin.
autopilot
Just
and
once.
aim using her
So 8
instinct.
plus 2 plus 3, so 13 points of damage.
Okay, so you're
Damage.
healed. Healed. 13 points of healing.
No, he
Okay.
killed you.
I healed 13 points of damage.
Okay,
you are
thank
healed
you.
for 13. You regain 13 hit points.
Okay.
All right, now that causes you to wake up from unconsciousness.
I should have a little bit of movement left to get away from her too. I think.
That's-
She should
that's
be
fine.
Yeah,
20
it's
feet.
keeping spread out
That's
is
fine.
actually pretty
That's
fucking
fine.
decent.
Yep.
And I guess I don't have that bad luck anymore because
Your poor wild sorceress is a block of ice now.
Shoot the dragon
well,
that's
I
over
don't
there.
think it's gonna help
Thumbs up though from inside.
too much, but I'm gonna try and shoot the dragon with my one last awesome arrow of awesome.
Okay.
Okay, so 25.
That's a hit.
Okay, so
Get your D8.
oh yeah, my D8. So 6.
No whammies.
Oh wait, this is a D10.
Yeah, that's what you're rolling.
Oh, the- oh.
60-10, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you did
Dude,
it right.
that's way better.
You did it right.
Yeah, there we go. So, 30, 47, 47,
Plus your
40, yeah, 51.
51, very nice.
It's probably still gonna die, but it felt good. One last thing.
You don't get any giant shenanigans on top of that?
Not on the dragon.
No,
Not on the
Okay.
dragon.
not on the attack. No.
All right.
Yeah, I keep forgetting. Well, I guess I wasn't attacked again. If I get attacked, I can do an attack back. Also, I can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than me.
So Bumble offers no obstacle for you.
And I can't become lost in a forest.
Okay, that's good to know.
But a non-outdoor ranger, that's your one ranger ability. I don't like to go outside, but if I do,
I can't
don't
get lost. Yeah, that's right.
That's why I don't go outside, because I don't like not being able to have adventure.
I don't know where I am. This is terrible.
This is boring. I'm going back to watching TV.
Okay, in Draconic, which you speak, right?
Yes.
The dragon sort of hisses and spits after the arrow strikes it. And in Draconic, it says,
You sunk my battleship?
"That wretch has armed you against me. You have not seen the last of Arathator." And it's sort of wheeling around towards you. And as it gets not far, about 20 feet away from where it circles around, it dives towards the floor, and you see it actually punches through thin ice on the floor, and there's a spray of water as it dives into the water. And all of you see the massive, shadowy shape go underneath you as the dragon swoops out through the frozen water. Or through the freezing water.
Okay, I
Most
run
of
back
us
towards the rope.
Let's tell the tiefling he's dead. Let's grab the most important books first.
What about, is there any, well, first off, is there anything else down here? Dragon loot, everyone.
Looking around, you don't see any signs of anything right in this immediate area.
Okay.
However, if you wanted to engage in a longer search,
No.
this area is quite large. You could start digging around, yeah.
Yeah.
If you want
Longer
to.
I
search.
think we want to dig around. Well, nothing we can do is going to get Bumble back.
No.
The dragon's probably going to be dead for at least, or gone for a while.
Okay.
Actually,
okay.
back.
Ranger, master
Yeah.
of dragon knowledge. How
Can
long
I-
do you think the dragon's likely to be running?
Let me check to see how long I think the dragon could be gone for.
It's pretty rare for a dragon to be driven off.
Okay.
You think that because you use the arrows of dragon slaying, that it fears that you might actually be able to take it out
Yeah.
with those, and it doesn't know how many you
Yeah,
have.
I was about to. If it hadn't left, I would have been like, I have
There's
more where that comes from.
Yeah, right. Thank goodness I have this quiver full of dragon slaying arrows.
That's why I had to run across the floor to get
Yeah.
that.
Well, you didn't want it to go to waste, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Distracting it.
you can reasonably assume that it's not going to try and come back at you while you're still awake, which means it would wait some significant amount of time.
Okay. Here's the deal, though. If we do spend time searching here, there's less time to get all the stuff out before.
How long would it take us to search here?
It's a pretty wide open area, but you could spend half an hour or so
half
looking
hour.
around.
Okay, let's do half hour.
Kind of have a quick
Okay.
cursory search
Let's
for
search
anything.
Okay.
for.
Does
Yeah.
Bumble have anything interesting?
I don't know. Does Bumble have anything interesting on her?
I mean, we can't let it go to waste.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
loot
sorry,
her
on him.
corpse.
I
Yes.
She's
have.
stuck in ice.
We don't even
fine.
really know who she
Dragon
is
loot
anyway.
so much right
You don't want to chip. You don't want to chip it away at the ice. Trust me.
Okay.
I have light crossbow with 60 bolts.
Yeah.
I have an opponent pouch, 2 daggers, bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, 10 torches, 10 days of rations.
So just normal adventuring equipment. All right.
I have a
Sounds good.
crowbar.
Okay.
Oh,
I have a winter
no,
blanket. That's
Okay.
what I do.
I'm gonna
So-
put the blanket over her and lay the tinderbox like as a
That's
little
right.
memorial
There
to
you
her.
go.
I'm gonna cry a little bit.
Make
Alas,
her soul warm.
poor Bumble, we
Yes,
hardly knew
yes.
you.
Keep her
We
soul
really
warm.
didn't know you.
True.
We didn't know her at all.
But not at all.
Her
We
hand-
met,
really
we
that
met
right
Bumble
now.
like 20 minutes
What's
ago.
the letter to the Vander
Yeah.
Schnitzels, whoever her
The humble bundles.
The humble bundles.
Cumberbatches.
The Cumberbatches. Cover buns.
We will forever think of
Terrible.
you, Humble Bundle Cumberbatch, our companion and best friend.
Because I mean, do we really know her name? We
Not-
met her briefly.
Okay, so anyhow, a cursory search of the area actually uncovers quite a few things. You see frozen in the ice is a scattering of coins and precious stones. You find a total of about 700 gold pieces and 1,000 silver pieces, along with 20 precious stones during your search.
Okay.
You said 700 GP?
No
700
magical
gold.
items?
None that you can unearth in a cursory
Okay.
search.
Because this is important for our next.
For our next
Yeah,
live
for-
stream.
Yeah.
Okay. All
When you
right.
cast Earthquake and
When I
cause
cast
the
Earthquake.
when you cause the glacier to sink.
That's my plan. That's my
Okay.
plan.
Ready
Alright.
to go back up?
All right.
Yeah.
Alright, so ascending back up to Macath's scriptorium.
Yeah.
Oh, I want
who's-
to. How
who's
frozen
super
is Bumble? Can we like
Um,
pose her?
I'd like
No,
some,
solid block of ice.
Okay.
I'd like to
solid.
cure some. When we're up there really quickly, I'd like to cure some wounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Yeah, you guys have time while you're doing your
Okay.
search to do
I'm
that. I mean,
gonna-
that only takes a few seconds to
I'm
do.
gonna.
Cure some wounds on myself, too.
1d8.
I love rolling a 1.
4, 7, so 20. So anyone else has?
So,
Let's see.
given that there's still time on the live stream,
32.
there's all those villagers up top.
Yeah.
Don't we have to get by them still?
Yeah. You can pass without
Well,
trace,
you
right?
could
Yeah.
try and get by them. Also, though, you believe that you've driven off the dragon, so you could seek alternative means of egress.
Is there an alternative exit around here?
I guess
I mean, other than
I guess all I'm really suggesting is that's sort of up to you.
okay.
All right, around this time, a ship plummets from the sky,
We both die. Alright, well, first
lands
let's
on
go
the three of
back-
you, and you're killed.
First,
Burning
let's,
ship.
so what are we gonna tell Micah?
We've
Macath.
driven her off.
We've driven
Okay,
the
we're
dragon.
driving the dragon off. And
Let's maybe. Oh, maybe she can tell us an alternate way out of here that we don't have to go through the
Alright,
villagers.
let's go. Okay, we're heading
It's a good idea.
to Micah. But we're doing it relatively stealthily because the troll could still be around. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
We're
They're
not
fighting
like
fires.
talking really
Oh, it's gonna be
loud.
smoky up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
true.
fighting other fires. They're scared of fires. They're running away.
All right, so you ascend the rope back up the icy chute and find yourself standing in a now much more heavily smoke-choked scriptorium. And it's actually like it kind of causes you to cough a little bit. And when you go into Macath's hut, she looks up and looks a little surprised to see you, and she says, "Oh, it is good to see that you have successfully returned from slaying the dragon,
Yeah.
though one fewer in number."
He's mostly slayed.
He's like.
He's not here anymore.
Not-
That's the
yeah.
important thing.
He's pretty slayed.
She arches one slender eyebrow and says, "You managed to drive the dragon off.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we did.
Fascinating. Well done."
Alright.
So why don't we grab the most important books first, and hopefully you know a way out of here that we don't have to go through the villagers because they.
They don't like us.
What is your rush? The dragon is gone.
Well, he might be back because this
He's
is
coming
his
back.
home.
He'll be back.
I think.
What I know of Orathator tells me that he will not return for some time now. I believe he will spend weeks, if not months, at one of his other lairs, plotting your demise.
What? There's other layers, but he didn't get a good look at us though. It's dark, right?
It's glowing brightly.
Dragons have
Disco
exceptional
ball.
eyesight.
Oh, find me.
Well, on the plus side, you now have a favorite enemy that
That's
is
true.
your arch
Actually, he
enemy.
That's
has
true.
you as his favorite.
Yeah,
enemy.
it's only fair, right? Okay. Well.
Dragon takes.
I mean, really, we didn't really do anything to it. It was all you. I mean, I'm
Yep.
sure.
No,
Now
yeah,
the
I
dragon
guess
can
it's
take
true.
levels in Ranger and take favorite
Really?
enemy Halfling, and it
There
can
you
be
go.
Really, I didn't do anything to it. It was all the arrows.
Which is all the. Oh, we're okay.
Yeah. So Macath sort of smiles and she says, "I believe that we have plenty of time to remove my belongings, and once you are able to rest and recuperate, we can ascend to the plateau, you can slay the ice hunters, and we can take things out of here at our convenience."
Yeah, they were kind of.
Yeah, but there's
Surely
like a
those-
lot of them.
Surely those of you who have driven off Orathator can handle a handful
We might be able to just
of
intimidate them.
Yeah,
primitive villagers.
we could just tell them, look.
Or declare ourselves their new god.
Yeah, we
That's
have
where you
power.
jump to right away.
That's where we're
I'm
going.
not actually against this plan.
Yeah, no, that's I'm sort of okay with that.
All the lawful good characters are gone or run off, so.
I'm good, not lawful good.
Ah, there you go.
I protect
I
those
died.
who cannot protect
You-
themselves.
That's a gone.
Yeah.
That's gone. Gone but not forgotten.
We could
We
be
could-
kings and queens of this glacier.
We could protect everyone.
convince them
That's
that we are their new leaders. They will carry the books for us.
There we go.
thus saving
Yes.
us extra trips.
Yes.
Yes, because none of them almost killed the dragon. Alright.
She looks back and forth between you all sort of blankly, and she says, "Well, I suppose if you do not wish to use your obviously superior strength of arms, then your silver tongues will have to do."
Sure. You don't have any more magical items for us to.
Like arrows of village slayer. It's like-
Sadly, I was unable
Hats
to
of
construct
persuasion.
construct more than the meager offerings that I have already provided you, and that have served you so well so far.
Okay, well,
yeah.
okay. All right, well, let's rest a little bit in your hut, I guess.
She says, "The troll has come by to investigate and make sure that I am still here. I was able to hide the kobold's bodies before you, or that you left here. So, he should not return for some time."
Okay. Also, it's like all burning down in here. I don't know if you care.
I'm not sure how we set fire to ice.
She
but-
sort of blinks and she says, "I do not think that the glacier can burn down."
It's very smoky.
It's very smoky. You're okay with that, then?
Truly, I
Cool.
had not noticed.
Okay, you're weird, but okay.
She's tiefling.
Let's keep going.
That's
All
true.
right. I guess let's take a rest.
Take a short rest.
Short rest.
Okay, sure.
All right, short rest.
I'm gonna spend some hit dice.
Yeah.
Robert Smithy.
I wonder if we can get one of those blue frogs to go with us. We are like pack bearers, right?
All right, so you guys are going to be able to take a short rest. An hour is going to pass uneventfully, so you are able to spend any hit dice that you'd like to recover hit points.
That's sweet. Spells back.
Do 2. Oh wait, so I have 3. 2, so 50, 30. Okay.
So I am not going to be of much help hauling books with my lovely 8 strength.
I can.
Oh, do the reindeer.
Yeah.
Someone else up a reindeer.
Well, I think before we get the books, the whole point is to go up to the town, convince them to let us go freely and help us.
Yeah, but if let's take as much as we can.
Now,
just in
just in
case
case.
we have to
Flee.
Bolt.
flee.
So, should we bring Myketh with us?
Sure.
Can convince her to come. She'd probably like to watch the display, right?
Or does she want to
She
stay?
gives you sort of a very thin smile, and she says, "It is always a pleasure to watch others do good works."
Okay, sure, why not? Yeah, I'll take a couple books, and I'm like really small, guys.
Hey, what's your strength? Like 14?
You are
You're
stronger than I am.
compact.
Yeah,
You're
13.
you're strong but compact.
Yeah.
I mean, you're stronger than
Oh,
all
I
of
am
us.
stout.
That's right.
Short and stout.
All right, so the three of you plus Makath
Little teapot.
ascend up to the surface,
Oh,
and
good.
you can go back the way you came.
I want to rig like a draggable tribunal
Sure.
or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
and
Sure.
Stack it full of books and things.
And
Yeah.
then
Summon a
Reindeer.
reindeer.
and summon the reindeer.
Hitch it up with
Okay.
the rope.
Okay.
Okay.
How are we doing as far as how many stuff's left behind?
You can get about a third of
Oh,
her
good lord.
belongings.
This is like
There's quite a
like-
bit.
She doesn't travel
Right.
alone.
How much of this do we get to put on the free table at the top?
That's
Yours.
right. Here, take this stuff, guys. It's fine.
We're cleaning off our office.
That's
Will
right.
this fit in the ship we came in?
Yeah. I mean, there's a hold in the ship that can hold quite a bit of stuff.
Like, travel
Another
light.
ship.
But you ascend up to the surface, and actually, as you recall, the way you came in was in the middle of the village meeting hall. So,
They holding a meeting.
so
Let's make
much,
an entrance.
much to the surprise of several villagers who had gathered in this meeting hall just to sort of hang out, and you can see that they're eating a bit. You surprise them as you emerge, and they go dashing out of the village hall, screaming, basically. You emerge from the hall and see a crowd gathering, and at the forefront of that crowd is in fact the tribal shaman who you know as Bone Carver, who came out before along with the tribe's leader. The shaman comes up to you all and has an extremely suspicious look on her face, and she looks you all over, and she says, "We told you to go. How did you end up there?"
Funny story.
Now.
And she sort of peers over your shoulder and sees Macath standing there. And you see her eyes widen a bit.
We didn't listen. We did what we wanted and went inside anyway.
And we have driven off Arathator. So let us pass, and we will leave you in peace.
We will take our things and we will go.
The tribal leader comes up and stands up next to the shaman, and he scowls and he says, "Your words are lies. You have just told us that you snuck by. You have done nothing to the great god Arathator."
Oh, yeah?
We drove him off.
Check it out.
Yeah. Go find him.
Sure. Call on your
You
god
go
to save
verify
you.
while we take these
Don't like
books.
call on it when
Exactly.
we come back.
Bring him back. We've got all those
Yeah.
arrows
Why
of
don't
dragon
you give me a charisma persuasion check, and I'm going to give you advantage on this one, given the presence of Macath reinforcing your words.
Oh, God.
You have advantage.
You have advantage.
I have advantage? Okay, good. Moderately better. I think it's just a 13.
Okay. The chieftain scoffs, but the shaman, she looks a little more wary, and she speaks some quiet words to him. And after a few moments, they have like a little quiet disagreement. But eventually, she turns back to you and she says, "We will do as you say, and when Arathator commands us to kill you, we will slay you all." She gestures and barks something in their tribal language, and you see a couple of young adults who are dressed like scouts trot past you towards the entrance of the village hall. I assume you guys are just going to wait here for a bit and see how they come back, or did you want to do something else?
What were they? Did she say they were going to go get the books?
They're going to go investigate
Oh,
and see
investigate
if your
Verify
claims
that
are true.
Arathator is actually
Oh,
gone.
what? It'll only take them like 30 minutes to go down there and see there's no dragon, right?
Less than that.
Oh wait.
Oh, wait,
no problem.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
All right.
Pretty
I
confident.
want to see the look on their faces when they realize
Yeah.
we're not lying.
I want to ask
All
them
right.
what are the odds you give us the Arathator's call?
About 15 minutes later, the two scouts return, and they both look pale and frightened, and they, in shaky voices, communicate to the shaman and the tribal leader what they have seen. You see Macath's lips curl up in a smile as they're explaining it, and the shaman and the chieftain exchange looks before the shaman speaks again, and she says, "It would seem that you have bested Arathator.
Exactly.
Yep.
And you can tell she's sort of spitting this out grudgingly. She says, "We will allow you to go."
All right, we will need to make, unless you assist us, we need to make 2 more trips to retrieve what belongs to Macath.
And this
And
way,
then we will leave you.
Macath steps up and speaks out in their language. She speaks their tribal language. And she says something that causes them to pale. And the shaman says, "Very well." And she motions, and about half dozen of these tribesmen move over towards you, and Macath begins barking orders at them in their language. So, over the course of about the next hour to 2 hours, they managed to slowly pull everything out that belonged to Macath and the Host Tower of the Arcane, and under the grudging and angry eyes of the shaman and the tribal chieftain, they load everything out and help you get it down to the bottom of the glacier.
Okay.
At that point, you're able to signal your captain, and the ship comes closer, allowing you to load the Host Tower's belongings onto the ship. And within about 6 hours, just around the time that the sun is starting to set over the western horizon, the captain turns and the longship begins making its way south along the Sword Coast, headed back from whence you came. And you guys succeed in completing the adventure, not without its casualties, unfortunately, but
Acceptable
We'll go
losses.
on, please.
Yep.
Acceptable losses.
Bucket Crunderdunder will not have died in vain.
Try and choose a flavorful name. For
No,
your
it's great.
character.
It's great.
So you can use
So actually, we're wrapping up a little bit early because these guys managed to finish out the adventure. So that's where we're going to wrap for this live stream. Thank you, everybody at home, for giving this a watch. We really appreciate you sticking with us through the occasionally delayed and sometimes plague-ridden issues we've had. We're going to be doing some more live streaming in the future, so just stay tuned to the Wizards website and also to our Twitter account. You'll be able to find out when we're going to be doing more live streams in the future. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.